I already entered the position on gold. I think it was about this time yesterday. I'm already in $4,000 worth of profit. Yep, you can see I'm already in $4,000. I don't know if you can see that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I know I have not really done so much intro, but at the end of the day, I'll just be very, very straightforward to you. Gold is skyrocketing, and I'm going to show you in a minute, but I just decided to break the news to you just so you're going to be aware. There's something I've seen in the markets. I'm going to show that to you in a very short while. So according to what I've seen in the market here, gold is actually about to take off, and it is better you know, because the earlier the better. And you know what? Let me just show you what I mean. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my screen. So this is an analysis for gold. This is the analysis I was doing for gold. First things first, when you're analyzing any forex market, it is best you go to a higher time frame. It depends on whichever trader you are, but being a trader that you want to predict, let's say 5-6 months into the future, maybe even up to a year, you really need a higher time frame. You cannot be predicting a year into the future with a 15 minutes time frame, just to be clear. So let's go to a monthly time frame. Now, as we can see here, from this monthly time frame, this is what gold has done. First things first, it is clear that gold is on an uptrend. So it's very clear gold is on an uptrend, and this is a very clear uptrend. And how you know an uptrend is it does higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, up and down, and on and on and on. So this is how you're going to identify an uptrend when the market has started doing something like this. So from what we have seen in gold, from what we've seen in gold, it's like it went this way, came down, it made a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and it's on a high right now. This is how gold is clearly looking. This is actually how gold is looking. Now, I don't know how many of you have noticed this, but look at this chart clearly. Does it look familiar? Like, look at this chart well. Does it look familiar? If it doesn't look familiar, I would remind you, this looks like Bitcoin in 2019. Yes, let me show it to you. Let's look at Bitcoin. So this is Bitcoin as of 2022. Bitcoin is currently at 59 as of 2022, $59,000 as of 2022. So let's just approximate it to $60,000. So this is currently Bitcoin. Remember, the exact same levels we see here was the exact same levels we were seeing in gold a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. And Bitcoin is on an uptrend also, although, you know what I mean, it's coming down, but still, it's still on an uptrend, we believe. If you recall, sometime in 2019 or 2020, this was how Bitcoin was looking. It was looking something like this. Let's forget about this other part. So Bitcoin was looking something like this. And if we go to gold today, if we go to gold on a monthly time frame, they look similar. Like, take a look at this. So gold is following the exact same steps of Bitcoin. I don't know if you get, currently gold is approximately $3,000. It's around 2,000 something. So this is gold and this is Bitcoin. And you can see how similar they look. Look, ladies and gentlemen, you do not need some prophet or some spiritual man to tell you that gold is most likely going to the exact same direction in which Bitcoin is going. And I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase, history repeats itself. It happens in the forex market. History literally repeats itself every single now and then in the forex market. So all you need is just take advantage of it. And I'll be straightforward and I'll be honest with you. If you have some couple of dollars that you can lose, I will be 1000% honest with you. Buy gold. Just buy gold. If you have, listen, I'll repeat that again. If you have some couple of dollars you can lose, buy gold. You may most likely not lose it, because let's analyze gold together. This is what I have seen in the gold market. So from the gold market, first things first, it was making higher highs and higher lows, and then all of a sudden gold is at its all-time high at $2,000 or at $2,500, so approximately, let's say $3,000. Like I mentioned, One thing about the forex market is higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows and highs. So most likely the next thing this market is going to do, most likely, is going to come down here to retest at $2,000 to retest. So maybe it may not really be the best time to buy, but if you still want to be stubborn and you want to buy, fine. I mean, let's say come down to around 2,000 to retest. But one thing for a fact is it's most likely going to go upwards. It's most likely going to go upwards. And here we can see, so this area I marked out, this area is, let me adjust it, yes. So this area is more like I call them sensitive points, is the area of support and also can be the area of resistance. So it's actually the area of resistance for the ones below, and it's also the area of support for the ones above. Now, look at this. You know, as the market came here, when the market pulled up to this point, what happened? It went back down because this is more like an area of resistance. And that same area of resistance now was tested again. It came back to that same area of resistance. And there are a whole lot of confirmations we have to check. Look at this week. The market came all the way up and the sellers had to push the market down. So even the week had to show how at some point the buyers were very strong, and at some point the sellers had to push it down. So this level now is a very powerful and sensitive level, in which this was sometime in 2012. Wow. So this was sometime in 2012. So this was about 12 years ago. And then in September of 2020, it retested the exact same point. So after about 12 years, it tested the exact same point. And when it tested the exact same point, this time around, it had more momentum. I was able to touch the line and it pulled back down a little bit. It had a retest. It pulled back down a little bit. And now it has broken above the line. And it made a retest here. And we're good. So if we want to adjust this line, and let's say we want to fix this line here. Okay, we can see how the market pushed all the way from here above, then retested the line, and now it's going up. So it is clear that this resistance level it has been avoiding for 12 years. Gold has been avoiding a resistance level for 12 years. And after 12 years, it has finally broken that resistance level. Ladies and gentlemen, what is your mind telling you? What do you think is going to happen after 12 years of avoiding a resistance level? Do you know what's going to happen? It's going to skyrocket. Yes, the forex market is an unpredictable space, but I mean, no matter how unpredictable the forex market is, I don't see gold doing something like this. As it comes down, it retests here, and it comes down back here, it retests, breaks below, and retests, and starts going down. It can possibly happen, but I don't really see it happening. I don't. Just in case you think I'm wrong, you want to tell me something in the comment section, please, you're free, type it down there. The only two things I see gold doing is maybe it does something like this. It could come back down here, you know, retest this level, and then come back here and starts consolidating, consolidates, goes up, down, this, like this, like this, like this. And at some point, it's most likely still going to break above here, retest, and off we go. This is one of the things I see gold doing, or the other thing I most likely see gold doing is at this level in which it is still struggling. Currently, it is still struggling at this level. The other thing I see gold doing is it comes into this zone and, you know, it plays around with it, consolidates up and down just in case gold is confused. And maybe it could break above, come back down, go up again, come back down, then breaks above and comes back down, and off we go. In which it could take a very long period. Like 9 years. I just looked at the chart down and it's showing me 2029. So it's going to take 9 years to do all this. No, that's not what I mean. I believe you understand what I mean. Now, just to be clear also, this is a long-term run. I don't think this is something that's going to happen within 6 months. No, it's going to take about a year or maybe even 2 years. But I feel gold is most likely going to go so high that we cannot even predict, because currently gold is moving as the exact same path as Bitcoin did 2 years ago. So people who took advantage of Bitcoin, yeah, there's some ups and downs of Bitcoin, but still a whole lot of people profited from Bitcoin, and you can't do the exact same thing too with gold. So my dear friends, if I would say, do you want to buy gold? If I would suggest, if you have about a couple dollars that you can spare, that you're willing to lose, just buy gold and forget about it. This is like a 6 months to 12 months run. So now the big question is, should you buy gold now or you should wait? If you want to risk it, you can buy. I already entered the position on gold. I think it was about this time yesterday. I'm already in $4,000 worth of profit. Yep, you can see I'm already in $4,000. I don't know if you can see that. Confirm if you did see it. All right, so I believe what you saw, you must have noticed some things. First things first, let me make it clear. This is a demo account, it's not a real account, okay? You can see here, it says demo. So you can see it's actually it's actually a demo account, it's not a real account. I just wanted to make it clear so some guy doesn't think I'm doing things deliberately. The reason is because I know how to trade. I've been trading for a very long time now, but I've not really opened a real account yet because it's a long story, but I would still tell it. My camera had some issues, so I had to fix something. So like I was saying, I was talking about how I use a demo account and not a real account. So the thing is, I've been trading for about 2 years now. I know how to trade very well, but I've never really opened a real account because I'm a brokey. Yeah, I'm broke. So the thing is, why not? Okay, fine. Just come online, document your journey. Maybe someday when you become a millionaire and from trading or from your businesses that you run, to God be the glory. But for now, just document your journey, see how high and how far you can go, analyze the market, upload it on YouTube. If it goes well, thank God, we come back and we see. If it doesn't really go well, I'm still doing it. It doesn't mean I should stop doing it. I'm still doing it, and I believe you understand what I mean. So the question is, should you buy gold or not? And this is what gold is currently doing. So the two things gold will do is it breaks above here, it comes down here to retest and goes to the upside. So if this is what gold is most likely going to do, this is what you should do. If gold breaks above here and comes down here to retest, then at this point we can now buy gold and it goes up. That's option number one. Or option number two, if gold most likely is going to come down here, and in which this could be option number two. Now you can buy here. But now the thing about buying here is if you buy here, maybe who knows, it could consolidate and consolidate and consolidate, and maybe even it could even drop down into this zone. Maybe you do some playing around, consolidates and drops up, comes down to retest, goes back up, comes down to retest again here, and we now go up. So however you want to do it, you can do it. But the fact is, just where the market currently is right now, I do not suggest anyone should go for a buy. Just give it some time, let it spread. But the reason I'm putting out this video is just watch gold from now till, let's say, the next 1 month. I'll keep on dropping updates, and you should subscribe just so you get the next announcement I drop about gold. So people of God, gold is skyrocketing. It is best you take the advantage of gold. The earlier the better. Don't say I didn't tell you. I told you. Have a nice day.